Christians enslaved by the Ottomans to fill in the ranks of the Janissaries and the likes, the number would of course be a lot higher. Also, during this period, the pirates temporarily took over the English island of Lundy near Bristol, while back in Morocco, they formed their own republic, the Republic of Salih. Among the population of this republic, there were many Christian converts to Islam like Yan Yan Soon, plus there were many Muslims who were forcibly evicted from Spain in the decades prior, and also a collection of Jewish pirates who also wanted some revenge against the Spanish for kicking them out of their home. The Ottomans and the Muslim pirates were therefore the most dominant force in North Africa, but the Ottomans also began looking further south for land and expanded along the Red Sea. For instance, back in 1557, they seized Massawa in modern-day Eritrea, and it was from there that they got involved in the war between Adal, the Ethiopians, and the Portuguese. Plus, in North Africa, there were also a number of European colonies. The Portuguese tried numerous times to invade Morocco, and were sometimes successful in establishing bases along the coast. Most of these were reclaimed by the Moroccans, but there is one interesting tale in there. When Catherine of Braganza, a Portuguese princess, married King Charles II of England in 1662, she gave Algiers to the English as part of the dowry. This dowry also included Bombay, which set British expansion in India in motion. So the same thing could have happened in Tangier, with English expanding into North Africa. But the English Protestants already suspected that Charles was a Catholic, and there was a large number of Catholics garrisoning the town. So they later had the fortifications destroyed and left Morocco. Also, back in the 1500s, the Spanish were able to take over quite a lot of important towns along the North African coast. For instance, they took over Tripoli in 1510 and gave it to the Knights of St. John in Malta. Algiers was also temporarily occupied by them, and Tunis was made a Spanish puppet, and so too was Jerba. They lost most of these to the Ottomans later on. However, to this day, the Spanish still hold on to some of their North African possessions, Melilla and Ceuta. So you had the Portuguese, Spanish and English in North Africa. Plus there was a very small French attempt as well, as they set up a fort called the Bastion of France in Annaba. There they hoped, like many, to exploit the coral trade in the region, but very little came from this colony. The largest coral traders at that time